Good afternoon. It is nearly. It's 11:30. I went to my boyfriend and didn't take my advent packages, so I'm doing it now. I'm sitting here in the living room with coffee, and this afternoon I'm going to knit, and I'm going to answer the questions of the Q&A I asked last Sunday if you had questions for me, and there were a few, so I will answer these and see you in a bit. Yeah, here we are. It is day 17. In this package I had this lovely ball with the super nice colors and a chocolate ball, and there was a card, but she didn't know what yarn it was, so there was on I don't know what it is. And the Bakhati was in this. This is a super nice calendar Catherine made for me. Catherine is one of the viewers of my vlogs, and I met her at the Knit and Knot Beurs in September it was, I think. She lives in Sealand, far away from me, but super nice. I love her calendar, and thank you for that for day 17. I'm going to use it in my sock later. Then we had, the day 17 of the other calendar was a present. On the Advent Sundays you have to put in a present, and I got this lovely box of tea, strawberry and cherries taste. So that's really nice. I can fill my tea box for the whole year. I drink tea, but I drink mostly coffees. So the tea, I've got enough teas now for the coming period. Then we had Vrouwtjes Wol Boutique. That was this sweet, super sweet. I love these colors. And lanolin for your hand, but unfortunately I am allergic for lanolin. That's a pity, but it's not. I will give this away to one of my knitting friends who can use it. But it's really soft. Lanolin is natuurlijk sheep wool. Yeah, grease from sheep. So I know that this is very good for your hands, but not for my hands, unfortunately. And then we have the color from Green Lambkin Yarn. I ordered 6 packages, and this one today is the Bahamas. Yuncano Bahamas. Yeah, super nice colors with the glittering in it, so I love it. Can't wait to see what's in tomorrow's one. But yeah, I'm very happy with all my balls, and I'm going to use this in the sock and later in my shawl, and the rest. This one I will make the habitation throw later in this year. I started, and this one I don't know yet, but I think there will be squares in my Cozy Memories blanket too that I'm knitting on. So we'll see in the future. Later I'm going to answer the questions. So see you later. Good afternoon. Here I am, Ivonne. I'm sitting in front of the camera because I am going to answer some questions I had through this Q&A. Last week I said to you, you can ask me anything. Under the English vlog, I had one question, and that was this question: where do you learn to speak English, and how do you practice? And she said, I thought you taught English or worked as a translator before. No, I didn't teach English. I would love to teach English. Maybe that's a good idea for in the future. And I didn't work as a translator, but the reason I speak English, where did I learn it, is through my mother. My mother that's my mother. She's very young. She passed away in 2019, too early. She was only 73. But my mother's brothers and sisters they immigrated to Canada after the war. And so she was 23 years younger than her oldest sister. And the sister and the husband and another sister and a brother moved to Canada, and she was leaving behind here in the Netherlands with her parents and another sister. So my mother was very young when she traveled to Canada to her family, to her sisters and brother. And she spoke very good English, or Canadian English, or whatever. So that's the way I learned it from. At a very young age, my family from Canada came over, my nieces and nephews, and so when the family came, the parents they could understand Dutch, but the children not. So when my nephews Peter and Albert came from Canada, we had to talk English because otherwise they don't know what we're saying. So it was when we're younger, it was always Dutch and English mixed. So it's a little bit. It was always there, or so. The first time we went to Canada, I was 10 years old. My little sister was 4.5, and my elder sister is a year older than me. And we went for 5 weeks to Canada. It was super nice. It was one of the best holidays I've ever had. We visited 3 families in Canada, and it was a nice summer. It was good weather. We went alone to the swimming pool with the bus, all that kind of thing. So that's where we learned to speak English, and I love now I love the British English. So that's the reason I can speak English very well, and I love England. I'm very England fan. I'm always traveling to London at least once a year, and I love to talk the language. I think it's simpler than the Dutch language, also in knitting patterns. And also when I was at school, when I was younger, I had better grades for English than for the Dutch language. So that was the question. I had a lot of Dutch questions also, and one of them was where is your passion coming from for England? And that's a little bit of the language. So I moved to the sleeping room. Where was I? Yeah, so the questions. Oh yeah, where's my booklet for the questions? So yeah, the passion for England, is has started early in my life. I always loved English bands. I loved talking English. I went to England in 1998 for the first time, and when I was there, I was immediately sold. I love this country. I love their language. I love the people. So that's where my passion for England comes from. I went to Liverpool. I went to Birmingham. I went more than 20 times to London. I went to Edinburgh, and in the future, I will visit England, several more times. That's the planning. I see that I look a little bit pale, a little bit big wallen under my eyes because I'm worried about my back pain. But that aside, I think that is what I wanted to tell you. The other questions are more Dutch related. And if you have more questions for me for next Sunday, then I'm happy to answer it. And I will show you my sock. The sock I did today, the Advent sock. Today I did this piece. I had a lovely striped yarn, so I thought I knit along. And now I'm at the point that I can start the toe. So my scrappy advent sock. I love it more and more. At first I thought no, but now this piece I love. All the balls I have left pieces of, except this one. But the second sock I will stripe differently, and that there were sisters and no twins. So I think I'm going to knit the toe tomorrow with the advent yarn I get tomorrow in my advent swap. So that's nice. And yeah, what else can I tell? The Dutch version is a little bit longer. That's always in your own language. You can talk more and more. But yeah, I think it's okay for now. So if you have more questions, I saw that my abonnees, hoe heet het ook weer in het Engels, subscribers it's growing. I don't know if it's English subscribers or Dutch. That's you don't see that on YouTube, but I'm thankful for all the people who follow me, and I love to tell more about myself. If you want something to if you have something to ask me. So that is it for now. I'm going to knit on the couch and see you tomorrow. Yeah, day 17 is nearly there, so I can blow out the candle. I did a square, this square today. I felt like it. I want to knit on my shawl. Later on the evening I'm going to knit on the shawl, and now I'm going to knit the, hoe heet dat? The gnome arms and nose from No Matter What. And yeah, hello. There was a little bit of a shock by me. I participated in 2 swaps, and one of the swaps was my swap. What I had given to somebody else was on sale in ons schuurtje. I saw it immediately that there were my balls, 19 balls from the 20, and the present I put in for day 24 were on sale. So it was very confusing. I thought, what? That's the swap I gave to a certain person. I don't know. Don't tell the names. But it kept me busy in my head the whole day. I was really in shock. I can't believe that you participate in a swap and maybe you don't like every color. It was all nice colored sock yarn. But that you, I don't know how, that you decide to sell that balls, and the swap isn't even done yet because we're on day 17 and she opened it all in front. Okay, that's your choice, but that you're going to sell it, I can't believe it. So I told it in my Dutch video. Oh, sorry. And I thought, yeah, what is that person thinking? Why are you participating in a swap? And yeah, maybe you don't like every color. Okay, that's possible, but you don't sell it. I was really in shock, and I was really disappointed because I put a lot of effort in that swap, and yeah, that somebody don't appreciate what you give to there, and that they decide to sell it. So that's what's also going on in my mind the whole day. And I asked the person who I gave it to why, but she didn't answer yet. Unfortunately, I hope she will, because I don't get it. Why would you do that? Why would you participate in a swap and you get all nice balls and you going to sell it, put it for sale? Maybe she gave it away to somebody else, I don't know, and then somebody else put it on sale. But so what are you thinking? Is this appropriate to do? I don't think so. No. Now I'm going to leave you and see you tomorrow on day 18.
Because you don't have